Okay, good morning. It's May 3rd. We're going to hop over and look at the S&P 500. The market's been open here for just a few minutes. So I want to walk you through a couple things in real time, and we'll talk about a little bit more here. So today, there's a couple of ways that this could play out. I'm looking for maybe we'll get a little bit deeper pullback here. So there's this, let's call it 90 to 50 area. We have the CP right here at 92. But if it's really aggressive, it might just come to this 92.50 area and then push. They came up and tested the KP to the tick right here. So if it's really strong, might just get 92.50 and then push. I don't suspect they'll, these are so close. They're within two ticks anyway. But then just right below that, there is some support down here at this, let's say 90, let's call it 91 down to 89 quarter area. So 91 down to 89 quarters, something like that. This is 89.75 on the swing over here. So it could come just a couple of ticks below that and then back up. I'm telling you, there's a bit going on. So the other thing is that just below that we have, let's call it 86. And then below that, we could see like 80 half to, so not a big surprise here. They came off of this in the pre-market, so not real surprised to see them try and push a bit lower here. Worst case, we'll probably get some kind of a pause around 89 quarter, and then we'll see. But we could come down in here, so I said something like 80 quarter down to 79.75. I would ideally like to see that hold. I'd not like to come a whole lot lower than that. Let's see. Yeah. And then right in this area, probably more like 86. We probably want to pay attention to that area. So there's a bit going on right there. Sorry, that chair gets loud. So there's a bit going on right there. And let's see what else here. So if they were to take that out, let's say they were to take out this area down here, things would ultimately open up a bit more. Say, it just kind of depends on the timing, but no, it's not out of the question. We could go back and test Friday's lows and even see lower again. So, back Friday was 67 quarter. Thursday was 68. So not out of the question at all that we do something like that. If they break below that, this will be an area to watch, this 62.50. And then, let's see what else. There's a bit going on here around these KPs. So then this area, but ultimately there's probably a bit of room for lower. Probably, yes. So see how it really starts to open up below here. So last week we had a CPD in here around in the 30 area. Might just be something to keep an eye on if that were to happen. Say between mid to low 30s. Look for some reaction in there. But the point of these is really to give you something right here at the open that you can use. So I said anywhere between 91 and 89 quarters. So this came down here to 90. Hasn't ripped out of the level or anything yet. So. And then on the other side up here, we really should. They'll need to get back up above 92.50. So they'll need to take this out. They'll need to, a couple ticks above this 92.50 right here. They'll need to get above that. And then above that, opens things back up to retest right here around this 98 area. But then ultimately should get back up to test this area, this 05 half. And then if they can take that out, notice there's a bit going on up here. So this 08, this 11, 7, these would be all new highs right here. But then above that, we probably need to keep an eye on, yeah, this first level, that like 17 quarter area. So that 17 quarter area would be the first kind of probe through here. So keep an eye on that. And then above that, let's see. Okay, so here you go. So now they're starting to make a move here. Still would need to take out, let's just call it 97 quarter just to be safe. And even better would be taking out 99 on the way back up here. And then that should get us that 05. And then from there, yeah, like I said, 17 plus. Okay, and eventually we have these up here. So that's really meant to give you some for the open here and to kind of tell you what we need, you know, what we're looking at, what needs to hold, what's important. And then we'll go from there. So hopefully that helps you here. You can make a plan around that. You can say, okay, these are important areas I'm going to trade around here, or these are targets that we're looking for. So I'm going to find a spot to get in and trade it to that target. And I'll be back with a review today. We'll check and see how things play out today, and we'll come back from there. So, but hopefully that's helpful, and I'll see you in the review after the close today.